Ever since we had it built a few weeks ago, our little submarine has certainly got us some very unique and very interesting treasures. But it seems like that even though it's done some amazing things, apparently it only has so much that it can do, as we found out earlier this week. So with that in mind, greetings people of the world, Matthew back with you here in Eorzea Autism for another edition of the Tales of Eorzea vlog here on Final Fantasy XIV's Exodus server. And yeah, I know what you're thinking, like, what could possibly be wrong with the Rotana Nautilus? And yeah, I was thinking that it was something that could be given the experience levels, because of course when you send ships, no matter whether it's an airship or a submarine, out into a voyage to go get stuff for you, that it gains experience as it goes along. What we didn't know was that our Rotana Nautilus can only max out at experience level 20, unlike our airships, which can max out at experience level 50. Now, I don't know if this is something that this is the case because of the fact that submarines are new, and so because of that, they've only given an initial area for submarines to explore, and then once they bring in new patches, they'll give us more areas to explore, and as a result, we'll be able to get more experience for the Rotana Nautilus. But even though it's only been able to be allowed to max out at level 20, it has gotten us some pretty good things. I'll give you an example for what we have in my inventory. Some of the things we've gotten include this chemically treated chimera hide, which is a very high and powerful form of leather, as you can see, and apparently it was really good, because I was checking some of the market boards for the value of this stuff. It is really, really good. So having something like this to get this chemically treated chimera hide, it's such a tongue twister because chemically and chimera sound so much alike when you're trying to say them. But you can see the ship came back and gave us 23 of these. It had brought in lower numbers before, but now that it's gotten us a 23, it's just like, wow, our minds are blown that it's able to get us this much stuff. Plus, on top of that, you may have noticed something else here. Star sapphires. These are things that can only be obtained by going to a certain area with the submarine. And I'll show you what I mean, because, yeah, I've already sent the other two on a voyage, but I wanted to show you what happens when you send the Rotana Nautilus out, or any submarine out. When you send it out on a voyage, you'll see that here down at the bottom, at experience level 20, which is the current maximum for a submarine, we have an unidentified derelict. Now, the reason why this exists is primarily for one reason, and that is to get you fancy jewels that you can use for your goldsmith. Everything else that you go for will get you a whole variety of other different items, but only the unidentified derelict allows you to get specifically jewels, such as the star sapphire. And so it's definitely been a very interesting thing to go to, because as you can see, obviously you can't get any experience from going there. So I guess once they put in new patches that allow you to go and explore more places, you can be able to get even more things. But yeah, it'd be really cool to see what else can be obtained by traveling to the unidentified derelict. So why don't we go ahead and send it on its way. And then in just over a day from now, it will bring us some more interesting jewels. It could be star sapphires, it could be a variety of other things as well. But it's really cool that there's this place that serves one primary purpose, and it's to get you a specific type of item. Now, I don't know if this necessarily applies to all locations that you can access by airship or submarine, but it is something to consider due to the fact that we have this knowledge and we can be able to use it whenever we want. So as well, you may have noticed as well, we've now reached the point where, of course, we can now get another submarine, or we can choose to go and invest in another airship. Because the Coronado's rank is high enough that it can do that too. So what we're doing right now, as it stands right now, we're currently saving up for money for a new aircraft. Because, unfortunately, since we are lacking crafters right now, we need to invest in possibly adding a 4th craft to our fleet, if you will. So as you can see, we're up to 14.5 million gil, and so there's definitely lots of opportunities to get stuff because prices for airships are going down for specific airship parts, and as far as I know, you can only have all of the exact same piece of a certain type of aircraft or submarine in order to send it out. You can't mix and match, as far as I know. So maybe someone watching this will correct me and say, yeah, you actually can do that, but as far as I know, that's something you can't do. Maybe we'll find out eventually what we can get, because since the new parts were built by Eorzea and put on the Gull, we've seen that there's a lot more for us to go and get, and it's definitely been beneficial to us, even though we don't have anyone to be able to use it currently. But yeah, we're definitely thinking that if we can get another airship or build parts to an airship, we can put that on the Gull, put the Gull's parts on the Corrado, and put the Corrado's parts for the Bronco on a new airship, and just repeat the process so that we can be able to get even more things like the Star Sapphire and the chemically treated Chimera Hide, because it's definitely been really great stuff that we never knew about until Eorzea was interested in taking the initiative to do that sort of thing. So we're very satisfied with the results that have been so far, but knowing that there's a possibility to do even more definitely encourages me to want to get us to the point where we can build our next airship. Because we might not necessarily need a crafter to do it, because if the prices stay the way that they are, we can be able to get all the necessary parts and still have enough in reserve to do everything else we need. So, that is the main thing I wanted to talk about, but there's something else that I want to talk about. In a couple of weeks, we'll be celebrating the, well, what will be officially the 100th Tales of Eorzea vlog. Now, we've done special vlogs in the past to commemorate special events like Eternal Bond ceremonies, and also helping new players getting through to the end of the Praetorium and things like that. So, I want to get opinion from you guys. I want to, of course, direct this specifically to Tales of Eorzea members, past and present, of course, but I'd really like to know what has been your favorite experience over being part of our free company over the course of the last 2.5 years. What have you enjoyed about it? What have you really liked about being here? Because I really want to use the 100th Tales of Eorzea vlog in a couple of weeks to really share the stories of our free company members and really give them the opportunity to be able to share their voices, because throughout the entire duration of the Tales of Eorzea vlog, you've only ever heard my voice. You've never heard anyone else's. Even though we have many members come and go over the years, we've never had the opportunity to really hear what they enjoyed about being part of our free company. So it would really be a wonderful experience to get to hear what my members, past and present, have to say about being part of our free company, what it's meant to them, and why they came here, why they liked it. I really want this to be a special vlog in a couple of weeks, so I hope that those Tales of Eorzea members who are with us and who were with us will give us something to truly be proud of and to commemorate for this special occasion. So, that is going to do it for this edition of the Tales of Eorzea vlog. As always, if you have a character here on Exodus or looking to create one on Exodus, and you're interested in joining our free company, we would be more than happy to have you with us. So thank you very much everyone for watching, and until next time everyone, this is Matthew at Novora Autism, saying take care, and I'll see you soon.